How to remain consistent is to not. The only constant is change. That's the only constant. What doesn't grow dies. And I'm generally, me personally, I'm not the kind of person that crosses their crosses their eyes and dots their T's. I don't read my terms and conditions, no. So to me, consistency is it's form and structure. It's limiting of self. It's boxing self, and it's a sense of self control, and is not for any good outcome, because you can't solve a problem from the same mind frame that created it. So you can't possibly stay consistent. And it's basically, to me, consistency, it's almost equal to insanity, because you're basically expecting to do the same thing and get different results. So no, I don't believe in staying consistent, especially if you want to explore and shift realities. Your point of view creates new realities. If you're stuck in the same point of view consistently, how the hell, why do you seek new realities? Your point of view creates your reality, not that's how you jump dimensions, by shifting, by changing your point of view. And you can't possibly know, unless you stop exploring, and what doesn't grow dies. You can't possibly know where it's going to take you. So in order for new, you have to be open to being consistent. You have to be open to be out of control, completely out of control, because that which you control, you limit. So yeah, being consistent, be out of control, see where it takes you. So for me, consistency is definitely not high on my agenda. It's definitely not a priority at all. So different strokes for different folks. And as I said, this channel is being channeled. So I am sometimes shook and shocked by what wants to come. All of it teaches me, absolutely, all of it. I grow with all of it, absolutely. But it comes through me, for me, and for whoever reaches it. That's where I'm so confident on what comes, because I've got zero attachment to it. Zero attachment. It's in a way, I'm taking no responsibility for what comes out. It comes for whoever finds it and needs it. I don't know if it's one person, if it's half a person, if it's a quarter of a person. I don't know. I don't know why it's been pressing me to come out. As I said, I filled journals and journals. These behind me are some of the journals that are all filled with stuff that I've been given, because I wanted to contain it, but it didn't want me to. So here goes nothing. Like I said, take it or leave it, like another book. Open it, read it. You don't like it, close it, put it on the shelf. It didn't cost you nothing. So, but yeah, consistency is not a priority at all. So I can't sit and say. The only consistent that I'm seeing in what's coming out is the consistency of the assurance of the time, the reversal of time. Now, in saying that, I'm getting more and more, I'm leaving the fact that time doesn't exist. As I said, I blink and again it's Monday. I blink and again it's Monday. And also when I get downloads, they come in literally in a fraction of a second. Huge volume of information that I have to decipher in a fraction of a second, and I have to catch it, and I have to have something handy always to write it down. Even the some consistency came just before I drifted to sleep last night, this morning. It's not something I sit, edit, and write out and then talk about. You can see it's all what comes, how it comes. So It's for me and the collective, but no, there is no way this will stay consistent. The only truth can shift. So first of all, my truth, it's 100% consistent in that timeline happens in reverse, and that has, I'm gonna start a series on explaining why that's so vitally important. One, and the only progress from here, it's gonna be that timeline doesn't exist and it happens all at once. Like I said, this I get more and more actual day-to-day time, moment by moment proof that time, just by the volume of information that comes all in the same fraction of a second, it's so compressed. It shows me by how it comes that time does not really exist. But in order to make our progress here on earth easier, we must reverse the way we look at time. We have to understand that future creates your present and has created your past. Therefore, you can change your past, absolutely. Future, it's unmovable. The future is only one. You will get to meet you will get to live and meet your infinite self. There is no shifting from that. There is only it's like the game that's been finished on your PS, whichever you got, or on your Xbox. The game, look at the CD, the game is finished. The outcome of the game is already given. The game it's won. The game it's won, as in it has been won, not won, but winning, won. Okay, so this is the only future possible. How you get there, whatever. Like I said, like I was given in another download the other day that just about split my head. All roads lead to Rome. So how you get there, it's pretty much irrelevant. It's your play in the sandpit. And definitely not by staying consistent. That's for sure. That's the purpose of reincarnation in so many forms and shapes. Inconsistency. The only constant is change.